I just rediscovered this song. It was a fairly unknown song, I think. This was written by a guy named Tim Moore, and he won some songwriting contest years ago, like in the 80s. And the prize was to have Art Garfunkel record the song, so he recorded it. But since we can no longer make it, girl, I found a new place to live my life. It's really no place at all, just a hole in the wall, you see. It's cold and dusty, but I let it be. Living here without you on 2nd Avenue. And since our stars took different paths, guess I won't be shaving in your looking glass. I guess my friendly old grin must have started to dim somehow. And I certainly don't need it now. Still I keep smiling through on 2nd Avenue. I can still see you standing there on the 3rd floor landing. The day you visited, you barely said a word. Outside it was raining. You said you wouldn't be staying. You went back to your flowers and your birds. So we can no longer see the light the way we did when we kissed that night. Then all the things that we felt must eventually melt and fade, like the frost on my window pane, where I wrote I am you on 2nd Avenue. Thank you. Thanks, sir. Thank you. 2 more. All right. I'm probably going to have to... I've been having fun with this song. Oh, did it? So nobody typed anything in what they're going to miss from 2022? I know what I'm going to miss. I'm going to miss the rumor that Jeremy was leaving. I'm going to miss that a lot. So, all right. New Year, so, resolutions. As they say, live every day as if it's your last, because one of these days you're going to be right. On the last day of Pompeii, thought I heard some poor boy say, "Oh, wow, if I knew then what I know now, would have done more, been more than I've been, had fun more, sin more, mortal sin, oh wow. If I knew then what I know now, I know I would have sent back that steak, it was so overdone. Grabbed that big break while there was still time. Made my life into a fantasy. Hot stuff for me, all that stuff to remember. And now that I'm a goner, all that lava rushing round the corner, oh wow, man, I ain't complaining, only thinking out loud. Well, my life would be different, my love would be different if I knew then what I know now. Oh, my life would be different, my love would be different if I knew then what I know now. Well, on the last day of Pompeii, thought I heard some poor girl say, oh wow, man, if I knew then what I know now, I would have taken up the slide trombone, had a garden and grew my own. Oh wow, man, if I knew then what I know now, I know I would have taken that Mediterranean cruise, filled up on chocolate, cigarettes, and booze, giving some perfect stranger the blues. Hot stuff for me, all that stuff. And speaking of hot stuff, when Vesuvio came to Arrivederci, I'd have had a ball. Oh wow, man, I ain't complaining, only thinking out loud. Well, my life would be different, my love would be different if I knew then what I know now. Oh, my life would be different, man, my wife would be different if I knew then what I know now. Ciao. Whew. Thank you. I don't know the other one. Arthur Godfrey. I had to tune again. I probably should instead of trying this one, but I was talking to Rich. I'm going to try to break the Spud's curse here. I told him every time I try to play this and they're in the room, I can't do it. One time it was virtual. They weren't even here. They were Zooming somewhere, and I was like, my fingers were like, okay, play something else. So you may get your wish, Norm, if I can't do this. I got to tune this. I have a hard time keeping my condo humidified.
I went through it.
So my guitar doesn't like that at all. Close enough, I think. All right. So this is my penultimate song. See, it's happening already. I saw my old lover in a grocery store. The snow was falling Christmas Eve. I stole behind her by the frozen foods, and I touched her on her sleeve. She didn't recognize my face at first, then her eyes flew open wide. She went to hug me and she spilled her purse, and we laughed until we cried. We took her groceries to the checkout line. The food was totaled up and bagged. Stood there lost in our embarrassment, and the conversation dragged. We went to have ourselves a drink or two, but we couldn't find an open bar. We bought a six-pack at the liquor store, and we drank it in her car. We drank a toast to innocence. We drank a toast to now. We tried to reach beyond the emptiness, but neither one knew how. She said she'd married her an architect, kept her warm and safe and dry. She would have liked to say she loved the man, but she didn't want to lie. I said the years had been a friend to her, and that her eyes were still as blue. But in those eyes I wasn't sure if I saw doubt or gratitude. She said she saw me in the record stores, that I must be doing well. I said the audience was heavenly, but the traveling was hell. We drank a toast to innocence, we drank a toast to now. We tried to reach beyond the emptiness, but neither one knew how. We drank a toast to innocence, we drank a toast to time, reliving in our eloquence another old lang syne. The beers were empty and our tongues were tired, running out of things to say. She gave a kiss to me as I got out, then I watched her drive away. Just for a moment I was back in school. I felt that old familiar pain, and as I turned to fake my way back home, the snow turned into rain. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Okay. Well, Christmas is come and gone once again, but in trying to keep that spirit alive through the new year, here we go. It's only in giving we really receive, only in living what we say we believe, only in harmony we reach that sweet accord, only in goodwill will good peace be restored. Keep a Christmas cookie in your heart all year round. Break a corner off each day and pass the peace around. Let the spirit of the season fill you to the grin, so when that stranger knocks, you let him in. It's only in loving we're truly loved. Only uplifting others will we rise above. Only in comforting a friend are we unladen. Only in fellowship we sail to higher haven. Keep a Christmas cookie in your heart all year round. Break a corner off each day and pass the peace around. Let the spirit of the season fill you to the grin, so when that stranger knocks, you let him in. Angels on high awaken us to sing to. Every day, some small way, make the words ring true. Keep a Christmas cookie in your heart all year round. Break a corner off each day and pass that piece around. Let the spirit of the season fill you to the grin. So when that stranger knocks upon your heart, you let him in. You let him in. Thanks a lot. Thank you. Happy New Year.